This is humiliating! Our success at Joshua is almost worthless now that we've lost Panama.
Our lunar base is going to exhaust its stores very quickly with the supply route from Panama cut off. How are we supposed to launch a counteroffensive with this kind of situation?
We're accelerating our plan to recapture Victoria, but it's not going to be easy to take their mass driver undamaged.
And what about Orb? What's the latest news on them?
We've repeatedly requested their assistance, but that stubborn fool Uzumi Nara Atha refuses to see things our way.
Oh, really? Is it because they're neutral? That's just not right now, is it? Not when all the others are risking their lives fighting against mankind's enemy.
Azrael, I wish you wouldn't phrase it in such an extreme manner. We are not Blue Cosmos.
Sorry, no offense was intended. But I simply cannot understand why you people continue to tolerate a nation like that. One that hides behind such flimsy excuses. I think we've reached the point in this struggle where being neutral is a luxury.
But the Orb Union is a completely independent sovereign nation. We have to acknowledge that.
But Orb is a nation of Earth, isn't it? That means it should be obligated to cooperate with the Alliance. That only seems fair now, doesn't it? If you'd like, I'd be more than happy to lead the negotiations. I'll deal with Orb.
What do you mean?
Our priority is to get our hands on someone's mass driver. And right away. Why settle for one when you could have two?
Well, yes, but...
You'll be quite busy planning the Victoria operation. It would be more efficient to divide these responsibilities. And while we're at it, we might even have a chance to test the new toys.
You're planning on using the new machines?
It all depends on how our esteemed counterpart reacts. If the noble Mr. Atha is even half as stubborn as he's rumored to be, then I think we could find ourselves in for a little excitement.
Kisaka.
Lady Kigali.
Our final warning. The Orb Union has failed to take into consideration the current state of world affairs and has abandoned its inherent responsibilities as a nation of Earth by seeking only to preserve its own domestic peace. Furthermore, your nation has continued to refuse repeated requests for cooperation. On behalf of all its member states, the Earth Alliance demands the following concessions from the Orb Union. First, the immediate resignation of the Orb Union's current government. Second, the disarmament and subsequent demobilization of its armed forces. Should these demands not be met within 48 hours, the Earth Alliance will have no choice but to conclude that the Orb Union is a supporter of Zaft and will confront your nation with force.
What a complete and utter farce.
Agreed.
Have they decided it's not worth the effort to hide their true colors from us now that they've lost Panama? Damn the Atlantic Federation!
An Alliance fleet has already begun heading south toward us.
Morgan Rate and the mass driver are what they're really after.
No matter how absurd these demands are, no other country would dare defy the Atlantic Federation at this point.
Eurasia has already been shattered, and despite their best efforts to remain neutral, even the Equatorial Union and the Kingdom of Scandinavia are now part of the Alliance.
Guess we're at a point where we have to choose one side or the other.
Zaft's Carpentaria base has heard what's happening, so they're asking for a meeting as well.
The world is being divided into two armed camps because of the Atlantic Federation. Does everyone have to be either an ally or an enemy? Why should Orb throw away its laws and its principles in order to fight whichever enemy we're told to? If we join forces with the Alliance, then the plants become our enemy. And if we join forces with the plants, then the Alliance is our enemy. Even if we avoided conflict today by agreeing to the Alliance's demands, we just suffer the same fate as Panama tomorrow. Once we side with one of them, we give up any chance of avoiding a war.
I understand that, but still.
Let's start the evacuation.
Representative Homura, I pray that the children won't suffer too terribly during these difficult times.
What's the matter?
Reverend Malchio!
What? The captain said so?
Hey, they're calling the whole crew together.
The government is about to make a major announcement. We advise all citizens to suspend regular activities in order not to miss this extremely important broadcast.
An Earth Alliance fleet is on its way here, to Orb. We're told the reason is that unless Orb chooses to join forces with the Earth Alliance and then fight against the plants, it will be considered a supporter of Zaft.
But that's ridiculous!
The Orb government is continuing to stress its position as a neutral nation and is pursuing a diplomatic solution even as we speak. But unfortunately, judging from the reaction of the Earth forces so far, we think the chances of avoiding a battle are rather slim. Orb has given its citizens orders to evacuate the cities and all areas in proximity to military facilities. They're readying their defenses in anticipation of the worst-case scenario. And each one of us has to make a decision as well. At the moment, the Archangel is a runaway ship, and our status is undetermined. Right now, there's nobody to give us our orders or tell us what we're to do about the Orb situation. And technically, at this point, you're no longer operating under my jurisdiction. Should a battle prove unavoidable, the attack will commence at 0900 the day after tomorrow. Each of us has to make a personal decision concerning whether to fight and protect Orb or not. Therefore, anyone who wishes to take this opportunity to disembark from the ship is asked to leave immediately and evacuate according to the orders of the Orb government. I know I wasn't the most reliable of captains, and I want to thank all of you for sticking with me. It was a privilege to have led you.
Kira! Kira, it's also...
Just take a deep breath and relax. If people see you getting flustered in that outfit, it's gonna make them nervous.
You think so? I guess you're right. But this is terrible. Orb is gonna become a battlefield. How could this happen?
I think the right choice is being made. Although I think this path is the hardest one Orb could have chosen.
Kira...
Calm down and don't worry, Kigali. I don't know how well I can protect it, but I'll do what I can. Just like the way your father and a lot of other people are gonna do their best to protect this country.
Kira!
Just hang in there, okay?
I see. So you're leaving, are you, Cuzzy?
Yeah, but aren't you leaving, Sai?
No, I'm staying. Orb's in trouble. And right now, I can do something to help out. I called my parents not too long ago. Told them the same thing.
Yeah, but it's... Hey! I bet Mirialia's leaving. I mean, she's a girl.
Cuzzy.
What? What is it?
Don't worry about what other people are deciding to do.
Bah!
If you made the decision yourself, then that's good enough. Everyone has their own reasons.
But... if I'm the only one who's saying that he wants to leave, then everyone will think that I'm afraid. That I'm just a coward.
Cuzzy.
And maybe that's true, but there's nothing I can do on board. Nothing to do with fighting. I leave that stuff to the guys who are able to do it.
I know. Battles and fighting wars, these kind of problems just aren't your thing. You're too nice for this kind of stuff.
Sai.
We'll meet again one day, when it's over. Till then, stay safe.
Thanks. You know, I think I changed my...
Don't even think about it. You'd only regret it later.
questioning or transfer?
The ship is going into battle again, because the Earth forces are attacking Orb. Apparently, you're free to go now. You're being released.
But wait a minute. Hey! What did you mean by that?
Exactly what I told you. The Earth forces are going to be attacking soon, and the Archangel is planning to fight back. And there isn't a good reason to keep you on board anymore. So get off.
But I want to know why you guys decided to fight against the Earth forces.
Because Orb refused to join forces with the Earth Alliance.
That's just nuts. Are naturals really that stupid?
Who cares what you think? When the fighting starts, it's going to get chaotic around here. I'm sorry, but you're on your own.
Well, easy for you to say. Hey, what about my buster?
That was ours to begin with. Morganraid has it now. I'm sorry things turned out this way.
Are you fighting too?
I'd better be. I'm in charge of the Archangel CIC. Besides, Orb is my homeland.
Your demands are unjust, therefore we cannot accept them. The Orb Union has no intention of abandoning its position of neutrality. Impressive, Representative Atha. He's one person who never betrays my expectations. The truth of it is, I was kind of worried he might actually agree to our demands. Now we'll have a chance to conduct our test. I only hope they'll oblige us by continuing to hold out until the bitter end.
You know, the captain shouldn't look that depressed. All told, only 11 left the ship. That's incredible. Joshua must have really pissed him off.
Commander, there's something I want to know about Joshua. Why'd you return?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Your question just made me remember what I'd forgotten to do.
You ought to know I really can't stand mobile armor pilots.
Well, I guess it's a good thing I'm a mobile suit pilot now.
Excuse me, is anyone up here?
It appears to be unavoidable now. Orb is going to fight the Earth forces.
The attack on Orb continues. We've been told there is now evidence
It's easy to become enemies.
But why Orb and the Earth forces?
I hate Zap, and when I get bigger, I'm gonna come and get all of you!
This operation is to punish the country for its actions, as well as
My
ensuring
apologies.
they won't disrupt any future offensive against the plants.
He lost his parents during the occupation of Carpentaria. Wars spread so easily, but are so difficult to end.
It's time.
The Orb forces have engaged the enemy.
This is the Archangel heading out!
Asagi! I've got him!
Well, you're to your left! Target the ship's god freights! Fire!
Jury, the Earth forces are sending in their mobile suits.
Enemy mobile suit forces have landed on the Izanagi shoreline!
Have the 8th Armored Battalion head them off.
Large carriers above Onagoro Island.
What?
Kira Yamato! Freedom! Let's do it!
Strike, go ahead.
Mulaflaga, launching in strike!
Say, boys.
What? Huh? Yeah.
It's extremely important that you not damage Morganrate or the mass driver. Do you understand?
But we can do anything else we want to, right? Oh, yeah. Why don't you guys shut up?
Though I'm still kinda new at this.
Yo, stay alert, girls. There are gonna be more any minute now.
Aim, Valiants, and fire!
That white one! It's mine! Enemy mobile suits! No, mobile armors closing!
Huh?
Ah!
Evade!
Figures? You missed it!
A new Earth Forces machine?
Annihilate! Bastard! You're terminated! Take this!
I'd better be. I'm in charge of the Archangel CIC. Besides, Orb is my homeland.
Out of the way, Johnny! You're the one who's in the way! Deflected the beams.
Hell darts, fire!
The Buster! Archangel, fall back quickly!
But why is he?
Commander!
These guys! You're bugging me! You pest! The freedom. Kira!
What is it you believe in? What is it you're fighting for now? Is it for that medal you received? Or your father's orders?